on to our speeches. We have some extraordinary speakers this morning. I'm so excited.
Oh my.
But you know, I actually had an introduction, and do you think that I got my phone out so I could read it? No, I don't. So please help me welcome Trixie.
Well, you want to do my evaluator first?
Oh yeah, good point.
Willie, yes.
Although you're doing halfway, so there's no objectives. But
Yes, there is. Yes, there is.
They're always the same. Go ahead. Willie, please.
Trixie's going to give a speech that has to do with storytelling. She's going to tell a story or incorporate a story in her speech. And I'm going to evaluate her. And normally we're pretty positive about evaluations, but I'm going to be like Rambo and I'm going to mow her down like I got a machine gun.
Okay, thank you for that delay. I appreciate it. Does knowing the story behind something make a difference in how you perceive it? Does knowing more detail about the person change the way you think about them? Trixie will share with us a story of transformation in our mindset to see life in a new perspective. Please help me welcome. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Today I would like to share with you a story. Now this is from a poem called The Master's Hands, and it's rather long, so instead of read it to you, I want to share this with you in a storytelling perspective. But before I do that, I have a couple questions for you. One, have you ever met someone and immediately made a judgment of them? Immediately said, this person is nice, but that person's really mean. Wow, that person is stupid, I can't fix stupid. Right? We make these judgments about people, about places, about things. Sometimes when we see certain things, like perhaps in a vintage store, I love to go thrift store shopping, and oftentimes we find things in thrift stores, and maybe it's okay, it's kind of cute, but when you hear something about it, and you learn the story behind that egg cup, or that picture, or that thing, does that change what you think of it? So with those things in mind, I'm going to share this story with you about the Master's Hands. The setting is we're in an auction house. The auctioneer has gone through several items and has waited till the very end of the auction to have this one particular item. Sitting up on the stand is a violin, and it's old, and it's cracked, and it doesn't look very good. The strings are all coming apart. It's got some cracks in it, and it looks really dingy. It doesn't look worth anything. The auctioneer starts off, do I have $1? $2? $3? 50 cents? Anything? Nobody wanted that violin. There was a pause, and an older gentleman got up from the back of the room and slowly walked to the front. He picked up the violin, took out his rag, wiped it off, fixed some of the strings, made it work again, tuned it, and then started playing. And this beautiful, amazing music came out of this violin. And when he set it back down, it was shiny, it was fixed, there really wasn't anything wrong with it. He walked back to the back of the room. The auctioneer paused and said, now what will we have for this violin? May I have 1,000? 1,000! May I have 2,000? 2,000! 3,000! And the bids just kept going up. What changed? They knew the story. It had the touch of the Master's hands. He knew it just needed a little fixing here and there, needed a little shining up. It really wasn't that it was broken or scarred or too worn or too beaten to be appreciated. It was the fact that we just need to know the story behind that. Now, with the last part of my story, I would like to read this part of the poem to you, to connect you to that first part that I just shared. This is at the end of the auction. The people cheered, but some of them cried, we do not quite understand. What changed its worth? Swift came the reply, the touch of the master's hands, and many a man with life out of tune, and battered and scarred with sin, is auctioned cheap to the thoughtless crowd, much like the old violin. A mess of pottage, a glass of wine, a game, and he travels on. He is going once, going twice, he's going and almost gone. But the master comes, and the foolish crowd never can quite understand the worth of a soul and the change that is wrought by the touch of the master's hand. Thank you.
Good job. Let's take
Excellent.
2 minutes timer for an written evaluation.
Okay.
Do we have
2
any
minutes.
papers?
Papers or